Hi everyone, I'm hopping on for a super quick tutorial today. We're going to be making some melon drop cluster earrings. Here's the idea I had. So it's using our melon drop shape that we are just getting into the shop. And then I'm pairing it with some 5mm fire polish and some copper spacers. So my goal is to show you, this first one did not take me very long, so the idea here is I think we can make these pair of earrings in 15 minutes or less. So let's jump on in. Happy Thursday, everyone. Hi, Brooke. So you just need your basic tools. You'll need ball head pins, daisy spacers. You'll need a flat bead to go on either side of your cluster to keep it together. I happen to have these flat copper spacers from my stash, and then 5mm fire polish rounds, and some sort of focal bead. So in this case, I'm going to use our melon drops. These will all be, I've got like 10 colors here that will be going up into tonight's live sale. But that'll be fun to see what we could do with them. What do you think? And this design is totally flexible. The cluster could be on the bottom. The melon could be going the other direction. There's lots of ways you could do this. Something about the a top-heavy design felt appealing to me today. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to start with a knotted head pin. This is a technique I learned from Sarah Lovecraft. Hi, Sarah, if you're there. So all you need to do to this is grab your round nose pliers and then just start keeping it at the tip of the round nose. Make a little coil until you have 2 wraps and you can see your original coil. When you're there, keep it on the pliers and bend over. And then bring that back around and thread it right back into our loop-de-loop, our little coil. So you can bring that in mostly by hand, but then to finish it off, grab some nylon jaws. This is Sarah's technique that works so well. And pull that through until you get a knotted head pin that you're happy with. I'm using 18 gauge wire here. I think typically Sarah would use 20. I just wanted to make sure I had a sturdy enough base. And I was able to make the knotted head pin and get it to fit on these melons just fine, so I'll stick with that. So I'm using these opaque pink melon drops. I'm very curious what folks see. This wire is a little bit thick for these, so I'm a little scared. Like I could break them. Maybe you should do this in 20 gauge. You probably definitely should do it in 20 gauge, but I just squeeze that on. Never a good idea just to squeeze a bead on wire. It could break, but it looks like we are okay for now. And super simple. We've got it on our head pin. It mostly matches the other head pin. I'm gonna stack up 3 daisy spacers because I liked putting some space between the 2 components. Grab one of my. These look like UFOs. And then we're gonna next. So that's all prepped. And all we need now is 12 of these 5mm fire polish. So when you squish them together, this is kind of a technique that Rachel Malice figured out. They'll assemble themselves. So these happen to be 6 per row, and we're doing 2 rows. You could do 50 rows. You do whatever you like. I've got 3 ready to go, which means let's see how quickly I can get 9 more simple loops done. I even grabbed my one-step looper, which I don't tend to use. And I think it's so old at this point that it didn't even cut my wire. So we are going to stick with our, well, Come on there. Okay. Our normal simple loop. Does anyone already have? I mean, you could try this design if you don't even have the melon beads yet. But there was something about the symmetry that I liked the shaping of this together with the melon beads because they're such a unique bead. For my simple loop, I'm going to bend 90 degrees over, give myself less than half an inch, and get that. Make sure it's really nice and closed so that it won't come off our base wire in the middle. How's everyone's day going? Let me know in the comments. It's good I'm filming this live so you can yell at me if I start going off camera, but I've been practicing more. The next challenge is like, how do I tell my phone to always stay focused on my hands? Sometimes I think even my phone gets distracted by the other beads. Kathy says teardrop melons. Oh my. Yeah, aren't they fun, Kathy? Kathy, I want to know what your favorite color is. We've got these 10. Like this matte gold, purple, green, olive, dark blue. One of my favorites is this teal tone. It's absolutely stunning. Black and copper. Like a vitriol coating. That's wild. And then, of course, the opaque pink. Alrighty. Someone needs to count for me how many more of these I need. I think we're about halfway there. Donna's working. Hope your work's going well, Donna. Kathy likes the dark blue and the teal. Mary likes all of them. One of each for Mary. So, do we have any folks watching who have never been to a Sam's Bead Shop live sale? They are a lot of fun. We do them twice a week. I show like 20 to 30 new items on each sale. Gemstones, check glass. And then we just get to ooh and ah over them, and you can snag what you like. We also often will put some items on a special sale during the live sales. We don't do like a ton of sales in the shop. We're a small shop. So when we do a sale, we often will do it on a live sale. So I'll grab a bead and sometimes it could be 10, 20, sometimes 50% off. And you can snag it right then while it's an extra good deal. Am I off? Oh, I'm off camera because I tilted the camera. Here we go. This is the world's tiniest bead mat. I just found it while cleaning off my desk. And it's kind of perfect. It just like fits on camera because I don't like when the whole background's a bead mat, so this is almost like actually ideal. Deb says like, you can't see my hands. Thank you, Deb. We are back. It takes special skill to be able to keep your hands totally visible the whole time. Alright, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. We need one more, and we are going to finish these earrings. Mary Jo is counting for me. Thank you, Mary Jo. Oh, that loop was too big. Backtrack. Oh, that's awful. We'll do that one again. I think I had an extra bead here. Here we go. I will always be worse at a simple loop than a wrapped loop. Wrap loops are much more forgiving. I used to call simple loops evil loops. See, even this one is not as longer than the other ones were. So we'll have to see how if that string's on okay. So now we're just gonna grab our base wire and string these on. You don't actually have to do anything to get them to lay other than shaking it. So I'll show you that in just a second. Anyone make anything beautiful today? Deborah says, my first live, I've been a YouTube watcher. Ooh, Deborah, have you caught a lot of the replays of our classes? Because I'm glad that folks see them on YouTube. So literally, give these a shake. Let's get this one stacked and we'll see how it's laying. Alrighty, see how they just came together in 2 rows, just like that. Deborah, you'll have to come join us for some of our live classes. We do them every Friday. Alrighty, everything's on. I want to keep it nice and tight so that those rows stay secure. So I'm grabbing it right there. And now I'm going to get to make a wrapped loop this time. Let's see, how big did I make this loop? Decently large. Not tiny. So I've come around to make my loop. And then I am someone who likes to hold my loop while I do the wrapping. Other folks will hold the loop with their round nose, and perhaps that's better, but this is just like what I'm used to. All right, I don't want it too tight, but those wraps will keep everything nice and snug. Make sure to tuck in your wire. And there is our second earring. Let's see how it matches. Not too shabby. Let's see if I've got any ear wires accessible. Ear wires are hiding, so go ahead and show you what we've got. Here they are. Aren't these fun? So these are 5mm fire polish, and I grabbed these from our grab bags that we did, where you could get like 13 strands of the 5mm rounds in a bag. I think our last batch sold out, but we're definitely going to get more. If you want to join the waitlist, shoot us a message on Facebook. We're happy to add you. But the 5mm works well. I think you could also try this out with the 6mm. It'll just be slightly different math for making the cluster. For some reason, the 6 of these form a really nice circle, like a little flower, like that. So there's a little project idea for today. If you make it, share it in the Gem Chat group. Tag me so I can see. And I hope I get to see folks for the live sale tonight. That's 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern on the Sam's Bead Shop page. I put a link in this post so you can join the text list. Actually, Deborah, if you're still here, if you're on the text list, you'll always know when I'm going live, because sometimes notifications don't go through. Susie says, how many beads do you have between the spacers? Yeah, so we've got 3 daisy, 1 of my little saucers, and then I have 12 5mm beads, one more saucer. And that's it. Alrighty, I hope I get to see folks tonight for our live sale. I'm about to go list all of these melon beads, so come scoop up your favorites. And also look at these clear with some little bronzy gold gorgeousness on top of them. That is gorgeous. You can make one of these in literally every colorway, and I think that would be fabulous. So I will see you tonight. Y'all are amazing, and I will see you very soon.